Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you don't know who I am, my name's Autumn. I make all sorts of different videos, but in today's video, I'm gonna be doing the everything, the TikTok iOS 14 trend. Okay, obviously it's not, maybe it didn't originate from TikTok, but I'm pretty sure everybody on TikTok went crazy about this, and that's why I'm making this video. And I'd like to mention that I'm wearing my glasses, and I've never worn my glasses on camera. And I'm also filming on my new camera, which you may or may not know. So if you want to see that, keep on watching. Let's go. I'd just like to start off by showing what my iPhone looks like, in case you don't know what my iPhone actually looks like before all of this transformation, I guess, of the iOS 14 update. So I'm pretty solid that I'm going to keep my lock screen the same, but I did mess around with the iOS 14 update just so I could get like a little bit of idea in my head of what I was going to be doing. And I made a whole list of what I want to accomplish in this video, because I know it's going to be hard for me to remember all this. So the first thing I want to do is find a wallpaper. And then I'm going to move all my apps to the app library. If you don't know what that is the last screen, I guess, and that's where like all your apps pretty much go, and all your apps are like put into categories. So I'm going to move all of them and then just create a whole like blank canvas and start from scratch practically. And then I'm going to make picture widgets and do motivational like pictures on the widgets. And the last thing I'm going to do is obviously find and use the app covers and make them. I've seen so many TikToks about color themes of wallpapers and photo icons for the apps. So if you are stuck, just look it up on Pinterest, Instagram highlights, or on TikTok, just look up like the hashtag, I don't know, like just look it up in like the little search bar, if that makes sense. One by one, we're gonna move all of these to the app library so we can just get a fresh slate and make it a lot easier for us.
So if you're wondering how I moved all my apps to the app library, I practically just pressed on an app, pressed edit home screen, and then it was as easy as that, and pressed move to app library on every single one of my apps. Okay guys, I'm just going to be peeping in here every now and then to explain how I'm doing things, and just for the people that don't know. So if you obviously know how to do this stuff, then skip over, do what you gotta do. But I'm going to be explaining how I made little app covers and how I personally did it, and how I did it every single time without it failing. I started off by going to Safari and just looking up Google Classroom black and white logo, because that was the theme I was going for, but that just depends on what you like and what you want to do with your photos. But then I just clicked on like the first one I saw, because that was like perfect for what I wanted. Added it to my camera roll, and then I looked up the app background eraser. If you don't have this, is a really good app to use. And I just clicked on the photo I wanted, and then I pressed background. I picked out my purple photo that I wanted to be the background of every single app cover, and then I pressed target color, and I targeted the white area because I didn't want the white area, I just wanted the black outline. And then I sized it to my preference, and then I pressed save. And then here's when I went to the shortcuts app, and this is when we actually are making the shortcut. I pressed add action, and then I typed in open app, and then I pressed choose, and I chose obviously the Google Classroom one, because that was the app I was using. Then I pressed next and just typed in Google Classroom, because that was what I was obviously naming the app. You can name it whatever. I pressed the three dots again, and then pressed add to home screen, and then I clicked on like the little icon and pressed add from photos, and then I just sized it to how I wanted to, zoomed it in a little bit, pressed done again, and then there you go. That's what it looks like as the end result.
I feel like I've been doing this for so long, guys. I actually stopped screen recording and recording on general because it took me so long to get these apps figured out, and you probably have already seen, because I probably done a voiceover or something to show you how I did them, but that's besides the point. I have 12 apps, and that's all I need for the first page, and I'm probably going to be making more, but I just want to get my first page set up, and along with my widgets. Now we are going to start and set up the widgets, and I've seen so many tutorials on TikTok and YouTube, but like I just keep forgetting. I don't know. I'm gonna figure this out, and hopefully I can get this.
After a while, I finally learned how to make a widget. So practically I went to camera roll, and then I went to the picture I wanted, and I created its own separate album for the picture, and this is very crucial, otherwise it won't work. And then I just named it whatever I wanted to name it. You can do whatever you want. And then I went to the app Widgetsmith, And then I pressed add small widget because I wanted a small one. And I pressed on it and I went to photo albums. And then I selected my Yee album. Obviously do whatever one that you named it as and whatever picture you want. And then I went to my home screen and I pressed the add button and I searched Widgetsmith, clicked on Widgetsmith, and then I added the widget, pressed done, and I clicked it and I pressed edit widget. And then I made sure that it was on the number 7 widget, which was the one I wanted, and there you go. That's how it looks. I'm going to have another widget. Actually, I'm going to have that widget will be right on the corner on the bottom. And I'm going to add another small widget of an inspirational quote. So I'm just going to go to Pinterest and motivational quote. Okay, I think I'm going to do this quote. It just says, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you, which is so true. So I'm just going to save that, and then I'm going to do the same process. And now I'm just going to move these things around so I have them where I want them to be. And that's exactly how I'm going to have my setup on the next few pages. And I'm just going to take a little break right now, and I'll probably update you in a little bit. Hello guys, it is quite a bit later. I really don't know how many days it's been. I think it's been like almost 6 days, and it's felt like a long time. This whole week I have been going through the process of getting my apps, okay? And I'm just going to show you what my iPhone looks like now, practically. My first page is it's the same as it always has been. I pretty much just kept it the same because there wasn't really like a reason that I wanted to change like my pre-made Apple apps. So that page is still ugly, but the real first page, guys. Okay, here's the first page. And like I said before, I was following Natalie's Outlet tutorial on how to do this and different formats you could use for your widgets and your apps. And this page is mostly based around like social media, YouTube-ish apps, a lot of apps that I use the most. I kind of labeled it from what I use the most, from like the top, what I use the most, and to like a zigzag to the bottom to what I use. Like I use it a lot, but not as much as like the first ones. Okay, so then on the top right side, I have this picture of that I took for homecoming that you probably saw in my last video. And it's just of Aurelia and I, and it's like one of my favorite pictures now. That picture is just so adorable, and I love like that we're hugging each other. It's so cute. And then I have another quote that says, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you, and I live by that. I mean, there's always going to be friends in your life that are going to like push you to be better, but in the end you have to make those choices for yourself. And if you want to be a better person and improve yourself, then improve yourself. You got this, you know what I mean? You have to do it yourself. And then I have another picture from homecoming, which is with Hattie, and I think it's super cute, even though like I made her take that picture because we took one last year, but she was not very enthusiastic about it, but I actually ended up loving it, so in her face. But my widget on top, I actually decided to do this sort of layout for the top of it, and I did self-love, baby, self-love, because we all need some self-love, and I feel like that's just once again another daily reminder that I live by. I have a lot of homecoming pictures because it was literally just homecoming like 2 weeks ago, so I'm obsessed with all the photos we took. Okay, then we have this picture of this widget of this beautiful, the girl's beautiful, I'm sure I don't see her face, but I want these jeans or pants. I don't really know what material they are. They're so cute. Okay, I had to stop rambling about this. Even though these quotes mean so much to me, I'm just overall super happy with the total outcome of all my app covers and my widgets I made, and I love this so much. And then here are just all the widget covers I used, and that have a bunch of motivational quotes on it, and I love, so feel free to screenshot if you want.
Okay guys, so that is what my iOS 14 update looks like, and I really hope you got some good tips in this video and you got to enjoy me showing all you like what mine looks like, and you can get some good inspiration for what you want your iOS 14 to look like. Or if you already have updated your phone, make sure like DM me or something. I'm so down to see yours because I'm sure they're so cool. I've seen way cooler ones than mine. That's really all I gotta say for this video, so make sure to like and subscribe, follow the social medias, and that's all I gotta say. Love you guys. Peace, hair grease. Bye. This is so weird doing this to a camera. What the heck? Bye.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why?